Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day. Please like and subscribe before I start my video. Don't forget, I am not a financial advisor, so take my advice as you like. Please do your own research and really understand that, guys, when you invest in something, make sure you're investing for something you actually believe in. Don't just invest on something just because you heard from someone or you heard from the news that are going to blow and you're going to be able to make profit. Remember, guys, red days are actually green days, and green days are just green days. A lot of people tend to, freak out on days of red. I did say on my prediction for today, on the video I did yesterday, that we were going to see some sort of decline, but also some consolidation. I did say we were going to dip and we were going to have some consolidation. So we exactly had that. So if my predictions are tending to come true, that means, guys, that there's just one more lineup that we are going to need to get. Meaning, I feel that whatever was happening today is not over. If we go very close into the news of DJT, we clearly have some. We don't have anything to say, okay, this is bad, this is happening, but we can go based off on some of the news that came out today, and we could have somewhat an idea of not only what happened today, but what can happen tomorrow. Okay, today TJD stock falls 4.4%. Trump media remains volatile. So clearly, guys, from such a nice increase, from nice improvements, nice gains, of course we're going to see this. We were hoping to see this, to really see where we're at. If we were not to see this, we would have just kept going up. We would have destroyed the 34. I do feel that tomorrow it's really a random day. Fridays tend to be really good for us. So expect some fighting. We should be fighting back. But I feel that the bleeding still has not ended. I feel it's just beginning. I did say that we still need to fight this price tag right here of the 25 towards the 27, which technically we did that on the day that we went right back up. That was the 15th or the 16th, I mean, because today's the 17th. We definitely defeated those levels, but I feel that before we go back into the 30s and the 33s, we definitely have to meet these prices once more, get that momentum, get some more buyers, probably get some sell-offs of some big wells or flippers, and really get that momentum back up. I feel that right now we're kind of losing the momentum, which kind of explains of why we had these sells, and also explains why we're having some sort of freaking shit. Sorry, so consolidation, right? But if we were to look at the price tags for today, it wasn't bad at all. Today we were clearly at the so let's see here. So 935. We were at a low of 29.23 of a high 31.18, and we closed at 30.22. That's around market hours right opening up. We went to a low of 28.51, so clearly we can see that 28.50 was the lowest price of the day, and the highest price that we had of the day was clearly 30.50. I did tell you guys yesterday when I was making the video, around 9 something p.m., that the stock was at 32 and it did drop towards that 31.40s, 31.50. So it definitely kind of gives us a reminder that, hey, last night in the after hours we went from a 32.50, we went to a 31.50, yet today the highest price was 30.50. So you can kind of see that the top price or the high price that we had for that day is slowly being diminished, meaning little by little is going lower and lower. So the highest price that we had on yesterday was $30. The highest price we had today was 30.50. So clearly within these last 2 days, $30 has definitely been an issue for us. I feel that before we get to that $30 and we bypass that $30, we have to have a lot of momentum, and we definitely have to have concrete good news. You can't expect for something to blow when you have an opponent side who have just as much money raised to sink this thing whenever they decide to, right? They clearly did it here. So what makes you think they might not do it again and again until elections is basically here? Okay, closer we get to elections, I do see this stock jumping to higher prices. I'm not gonna stand here and say this stock is going to go below, below the 20s, and we're gonna slowly work. No, we don't know what's gonna happen. But what we do know is that from all this momentum, of course we're going to see some slides. Of course, we're gonna have a little bit of sell-offs, but nothing serious, guys. Give me 1 second. Hello. Okay, I wait. Dale. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I can't edit my videos, so when I get phone calls, I gotta pick them up. But today, I really wanted to give you guys notice that I did expect this thing to go a lot lower. I did know that the 28 and the 29 is definitely a very good bound for us. It's definitely very strong. Okay, I just feel that we have to test those 27s. We have to test those 26. Reason why we have to test it because we can't go back up to the 30s without knowing that we're able to hold on the 20s, right? For such a long time. Because if you guys didn't notice, today we had consolidation dips, low increase, consolidation dips, increase, consolidation dips. So clearly we were fighting the 30s. We were definitely unable to get away from the 31. They dropped us. We started fighting the 30s all day. Clearly see that now we're on 29 and 90. After hours we're now at 29 with some change. I hope it bounces back up, but I could still see tomorrow still being some of a red day for us. Pre-market tends to help us a lot. After hours tend to somewhat be a benefit, but I really just don't see anything happening today that can benefit tomorrow. But of course, night's still young. A lot of things can happen. I just really wanted to make a video to let you guys know that I did sell my shares. I know I'm making YouTube videos. I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. I am going to get back into DJT, and I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I'm going to get into DJT at least when it touches the 25s. If by any chance it decides that tomorrow it decides to go 30, go 31, go 32, and bypass 34, I'm buying exactly at 34. That's just me for say. I know that 34 has been a very big problem, so if we do bypass 34, I can definitely see this stock going to higher prices. Now, I'm not gonna stand here and lie. The odds for that happening is very, very low. Currently, you guys saw that on a day that we were supposed to destroy the market with so much good news, and Camilla basically putting herself on a rat pin. Turned out that we actually had a red day. So clearly, sell on the news, buy on the dips, right? It's really what it comes down to. So if we keep on going down the list on news, they're just really just talking about these meme stocks, right? So DJT is now a meme, or always been a meme. Many people could say AMC is a meme, JME is a meme, whatever, right? Which meme stock is better bet? Personally, I could see DJT being a meme, but not for long. Of course, Trump being the main owner, I do feel that as time progresses and True Plus, their streaming, continues to expand, and they continue and they grab some deals, and they're actually able to do some sort of a change economically, right? I think that's how they're gonna really be out there, is if they do stuff like Netflix or stuff like that, or Twitter or Facebook, and make it a lot different. I see why not. This stock can clearly find its original price, and really get down to that, right? Become a legit company that has legit revenue and all that good stuff. Right now, we don't have that. We're just a meme stock. So don't put all your money in a bag. I did it because I had a very, 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 very 99% feeling this thing was going to do something. And that's exactly what it did. So I'm here to let you guys know that I did sell DJT at 31.20. I am going to buy back. I just need to make sure that this thing doesn't do another massive dip. I can't put money and know that they manipulate this thing and it drops another $4, $7, $8. Because what we had here, we might not see that again, right? We might not. You see, we had the dip, that massive manipulation, and then we had a nice rise back up. I don't really see that happening again, right? But if you actually look at it, here we had a dip, we rose right back up. Here we had a dip, but we didn't rise, we consolidated. So my analysis for tomorrow, guys, I know you guys will always reason why you guys watch my video. My analysis for tomorrow, even though I'm not in the stock, my analysis for tomorrow will be that we still are going to still need to see more consolidation. I feel that before this stock decides to stay permanent at the 20s, it needs to continue to consolidate. I don't see why anybody is willing to put a big bag, not knowing if this is the true nature, if this is the true pricing that this stock currently wants to be at until the next moves happen, until the next news happen, until the next big thing happens, right? I can't stand here and say, all right, this is the price this stock wants to be at, or I'm gonna buy in and I'm gonna start averaging out if it decides to dip, or I know that this is the bottom line. Personally, the bottom line for me is 25, 26. I feel that, you know, from this amazing dip that they gave us, this amazing dip, we, even though it got halted, we did stop at the 25s, right? I didn't see no 24s. I just saw 25. So clearly, from these massive dips, we tend to lose money, but we actually get something a lot better. We tend to know what's the bottom. So from a 25 to a 25, almost 30, that's nearly a $5 difference, right? And $5 in this stock, it's nearly 20-30%, right? So you don't want to buy in and then it drops to 25 and then that's the original price it wants to originally be at. All right, because remember, guys, 25 was the lowest of that dip. But if you guys see, look from this chart here, right, from these last couple days or week, you can literally say a week. The lowest was 24.47. So 24.47 ain't that far from 25. So give or take the initiation, I feel like the price tag where if you were like me who sold, or maybe you want to get in and you don't feel, you don't feel safe buying at the same high price, I'll actually just put an alarm. If it gets bypassed 32, I definitely something is happening, right? This stock is not a stock that it likes to go up to fear so it could dip and take your money. I feel like when this thing tends to go leg by leg, it's not going to stop, especially we're getting closer to elections. So my last analysis for tomorrow, guys, will be I still expect to see more consolidation and a little bit more of dip until we finally get some momentum and start bringing the price up a little more. Now, before I leave you guys, if you guys continue watching my video, I want to let you guys know that I currently sold DJT, but I also invested on 3 other stocks. I'm just going to talk about one on this video, or I'm going to let you know about this video, and then I will be making another video and I'll be uploading it. So if by any chance you're on the same boat as me and you just want to try something new just for the meanwhile until we get these price actions to a certain price that is in our plans or in our handbook, we'll go from there, right? So one of my stocks that I'm going to get into will be DNN, will be the Dension Mines, okay? They're in Canada and they produce uranium. Alrighty. I sold my DJT and I took about 30-40% of my gains because I did take 100+% gain on DJT, guys. Remember, my average was 1592, so nearly at 32, so you can say 100% gain, right? Almost there, like 98, 97%. I had to sell. I just had to. So yeah, good luck, guys. I'll be making another video on DNN. Don't forget, guys, I will be continuing to make videos of DJT because I am a big patriot, and on top of that, I do want Trump to win. Peace out, guys. Stay safe, like and subscribe.